Hey everybody, I know we're still locked in the house. I got Anthony here yet again, and we're gonna film some passing videos for you. It's gonna be our second series. The first one we did on the reverse de la Riva. This we're gonna be working on passing. So today's first episode, we're gonna be working into getting what I call like the home base of this position that we're gonna work. And I'm gonna show you guys a bunch of different entries from different guards, how we can break grips, how we can move around and end up conquering the position that we wanna conquer. So one more thing to explain before we start is during passing we have a whole bunch of different ways to pass, and we need to use those to set up our different ways to pass, right? So the ways that we have to pass, we can go around the legs, Toriando style. I can go one leg through the middle, like my knee cut. I can go underneath. Or I can go two legs in the middle. This is the pass that we're gonna work today. Two legs in the middle is gonna be our sequence. So guys, I'm gonna be here in the de la Riva, but first thing I'm gonna show you is how to achieve our home base position, the position that we're looking for. And I like to do it from the de la Riva position a lot. We're gonna be focused on like our pressure pass, right? And we have a couple of different ways to get through it. Now guys, in my opinion, every pass has like a starting point or like a home base position, right? So for me, for example, in my knee cut, I'm always looking for here, what we call the little chair, right? If you train with me, you're very familiar with this position, a little chair. So I'm looking for that position. Our home base position on this is I'm gonna work to pull one of his legs on the shelf, right? This is one of my favorite ways to pass. I'm gonna break this and get one leg to the shelf, right? As I do that, my knee is gonna drop down and I'm gonna grab his head. This is gonna be like our secondary position, right? But this is where all our passes are gonna come from. When I have his legs stapled down here, right? My other leg's out wide, keeping it, so Anthony has a very hard time closing his guard, and I'm controlling the head and the underhook. So, guys, I'm gonna start by the most frustrating guard and work my way back, okay? To me, the most frustrating guards that guys play is when they play double sleeves, spider grip. Yes, right? So, of course, I always have the option here of switching side to side and seeing if Anthony will make a mistake and put his top leg up. Stretch up. Yeah. If he stretches his top leg, I'm gonna just engage my hips and pop forward. So don't forget that detail. But once we're here and my partner stretches his legs back and forth, it could be very difficult, right? So as I move to one side, I'm gonna move and step my left leg into the shin. We're gonna go like shin to his calf, here. Once I'm here, I'm gonna break this grip and pop this onto the shelf as I roll over, right? Back. I'm gonna move this way. I break the grip, rotate my elbow high, and pop this onto the shelf. Once I'm here, I can drop my knee and grab his head and conquer my underhook. Notice here one detail. My foot flares out a little bit to keep Anthony a little bit more open. Okay guys, I'm here in the de la Riva and I'm going to show you guys how to once again conquer our home base position. One thing that's smart to remember is our basic jiu-jitsu here, using our structural strength. Now, for this position, Anthony's grip may change a lot. It could be here on the sleeve, can be here on the collar. Not a whole lot's going to change for me. Now, a lot of times if the guy has the collar, a lot of people like to break this grip first. That's fine. If I need to, I'm going to go two hands, stand up and break the grip, and then return my hand here. I don't want to break grips by throwing them away, right? So I'm going to be here, I'm going to break the grip, and then my hand goes back. Now I'm going to turn my toes out, straighten my leg, and kill his de la Riva hook. Notice the structural strength between my shoulder and my wrist. I'm not bending my elbow, okay? The next point, I'm going to reach to the end of this lever so that I can pop it up. As I pop it up, I'm going to take a big step forward, start to close chest with chest, and reach for Anthony's head with my right hand. So I close forward, I go chest with chest, I chomp down on his head, and conquer my home base position. Ready? guys, here in the closed guard, I'm gonna show you one way. It's the way that I find to be the most efficient. Whenever I'm in the closed guard, I wanna try to stand up as soon as I can. So we're gonna go back, old school style, control one sleeve, punch to his belt. I'm gonna rock a little bit and step my foot on the mat. Once I'm here, notice my posture, guys. I'm looking straight ahead, right at the camera. I'm not looking down at Anthony so that he can pull me back down. My back is really straight here. Sometimes it can be hard to stand up here, so what I like to do is I like to turn and put my toes on the mat. If you can look over here, let's see my toes on the mat. Once my toes are on the mat, it's very easy for me to just stand that foot up and stomp my second foot till I stand all the way up. Now once I'm here, what I'm gonna imagine is that this is already on the shelf. So as I push this down, I'm gonna drive my knee. This should look very familiar to the De La Riva position. I drive my knee down and conquer his head. Okay guys, to finish off our first video of the This Too Shall Pass series, right? I'm gonna show you the first pass that I like to use off our home base position. So first, once again, I'm here and I get to my home base position. Now, any of you who have trained with me, you're gonna wanna watch the second video. I'm gonna give you guys a lot of details about head pressure here. But the first thing that's important is I do my good head pressure. Once I'm here, I have this foot. What I'm gonna look for is my knee cut. I'm gonna take my underhook hand, reach into the back of his lapel. I'm gonna replace my right arm, my right shoulder with my head. Here. I like to make a big circle with my leg. So with this foot, I'm gonna circle it in so that my hips go high. I bring both my knees to one side and stretch him out more with my bottom leg. When I'm ready, I'm gonna grab his tricep, step over, finish my pass. Once I'm here, to rewind his hips so he's away from me, conquer more space. Guys, thanks for checking out the first video. We got 2 more coming for you in this passing series. We're gonna show you some more options on what to do from our home base position, and then what to do when our partner catches us in the half guard. Appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, this too shall pass.